Alright, everybody, welcome to the tea party of Umineko when they cry, episode 5. So let's just click on it right now, just so we're in, just so that the opening music doesn't play. Which, by the way, I haven't watched yet. The opening music thing that plays when I'm idle on the screen. I haven't actually um watched it yet because you guys told me to wait until episode 6. Until I'm done with episode 6 to watch it. So we're gonna finish this episode. We're gonna finish this tea party and then human party. Then we're gonna get to episode 6. Then we're gonna read through the entirety of episode 6, and then we're gonna watch the opening together at the start of episode 7. That's the agreement we came to, right? So yeah. Before we start the tea party, though, I wanna say as an announcement, as always, I have made some tea. Now, the tea I have with me is it's a little bit less than I usually make for myself. It's a little bit lesser than usual. And the reason for that is because I already drunk tea today. I already drank tea earlier on today. I wasn't aware that today was the day I would get to the tea party with Mineko, which is why I already drank tea today, or else I would have saved it for now. So, and because I'm not someone that drinks tea twice a day, I can't, not really good at handling that. I probably shouldn't be doing this. It's kind of unhealthy now that I think about it, but I'm doing it now because the tea party of Umineko. This is actually, now that I think about it, this is the first time in my life that I've ever drunk tea twice in a single day. Um, I'm typically someone that doesn't drink tea that much in a week. I probably drink tea about 4 times a week. You know what I mean? And not more than once a day. So this, I made half a cup of tea this time. And when I say half a cup, I got a pretty fat cup though. So I have a mug, not a cup, I should say. I have a mug, a pretty thick mug. Okay, it's pretty big. It can hold a lot of liquid. And it's a ruby mug. If you guys know what ruby is, RWBY, yes, that ruby. And it's a Ruby Rose mug, as in the character Ruby Rose within Ruby. Haha, get it? Ruby Rose. Uh, it's designed after her. So the cup is black from the outside and red inside, and it's a crescent rose. Her weapon, which is still one of the coolest anime weapons I think I've ever seen ever. So that's the mug I've been using, and I think I've been drinking from this cup since episode 1, even, right? I bought this cup a couple of years ago, so yeah. But since the tea part of episode 1, I've been using this mug to drink tea off of. I think this is the first time I've mentioned that I've been drinking off the Ruby cup. In fact, yeah. I think I made a video when I got this Ruby cup. I think I made a video showing off the Ruby cup and stuff. So you can get to see how the Ruby cup looks like. I think I made a video a few years ago or something like that. So if you scroll back on my channel, you can find the cup that I'm talking about that I bought. So since the first episode of the tea party, I've been using this cup to drink tea from. So let's hope we can finish this off episode 8 as well. And when we get to episode 8 tea party, let's hope we can finish off with this exact same cup. Hopefully it doesn't break. Hopefully nothing happens to it. But typically I make like 3/4 of a cup from this cup. Now I made it a little less than half because I already drunk tea today. But we still have to drink tea. It's tradition. So to prove that I am drinking tea, by the way, that I have to with me, here we go. I'm gonna give you guys a sip. Ready? Like I always do. Oh, that was hot. Okay, I need to wait. I need to wait a little for it to cool down, so it doesn't burn my tongue and my throat, because that was hot. But hopefully you heard it. Me slurping it down. All right. Ugh. Oh, it's really hot. I just made it, like I said, I just finished recording last part and the part before that as well. So I just went and made the tea, so it's still piping hot. We're probably gonna finish it within the first 15 minutes, and we're probably not, the rest of the tea part is me not drinking tea, but I still made it. The heart is there, the spirit is there. I made the tea. It's tradition. Every episode we drink tea. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, and now episode 5. It's the 5th time we do this. The tea is tradition. It has to be done. We're gonna do this for episode 6, 7, and 8. It's not going to stop. Alright, let's get right into the tea party before the tea gets too cold though. And yeah, let's see where we can get off to. Too bad this time the tea is not as plentiful as I usually drink. But, at least we have tea in here, alright? There we go. So let's sit down. Let's enjoy the tea party. Yeah, let's get right into it. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Nothing else to say. Last part was absolutely fantastic. That was amazing. So I want to see how that continues. Oh, we're going to the Court of Illusions? No, go back to Battle Saint Dametane. Bread of Life.
Erika, Doranor.
Who cares about you all? I want to go back to Battle Saint Dametana. I want to see the continuation of the ending of last part, man. Oh, I don't care about Burn Eric and Delano right now. I want to see Battler defending Nazi. Damn it, let's go. That was hype. Come on. Last part was one of the most emotional peaks, emotional parts of Umineko. One of the best peaks, you know, emotion-wise. That really got me. And now we're going here? Alright. Erika Delano, what's up?
Hi, waga aruji.
Yes, my master.
お呼びですか。あなたたちは引き続きこのかけらにとどまり、残る第1から第4のゲームすべてを解明しなさい。もはや魔女幻想を主張する哀れなかりそめ魔女は存在しない。
Oh!
むき出しの真実を徹底的に暴いてやりなさい。
Oh! So we're gonna get their interpretations for what happened in the first to fourth episodes? Okay. I guess that's what they call the answer arcs, because now we're gonna get, well, their answers for what happened. That doesn't mean that they're the real answers, but use the Nox commandments and Erika's deduction, which is some bullcrap as we know, we can find out what their truth will be. Okay. They're gonna stay in this fragment. So we're gonna veer off in future episodes, or we're gonna veer off from the episode 6 perspective, but also this fragment's perspective where Delano and Erika explain what happened in previous events. Does that mean Erika doesn't pop off as a detective for next episode as well? She doesn't pop off anymore? As in the episode content, but she's gonna pop off in this fragment that we're gonna cut off to? Is that what you're trying to say?
お任せを、我が主。
I'm just gonna tea sip. Ah, yes sir.
このフルドエリカに解けぬ謎はありません。
You have solved no mystery. Get out.
当然よ。
I mean, she has solved one. Okay, she has solved the riddle. I'll give her that. Alright, fine. But she has not solved the episode 5 mystery whatsoever. No.
それでこそ私の駒、私の分身だわ。
Burnt Castle wore a massive and horrible smile, which Erika shared. Bea teaches which illusions will disappear, and the results of all the previous games will be painted over. Okay. It had been crushed in every way possible, and only the naked truth remained. To Erika, such a weak truth might as well have been fish on a chopping board.
過去の4つのゲームはすべて夏日の犯行とそのイレギュラーで説明可能です。
Either Nazi's crimes or freak exceptions.
もはやベアトリーチェなる魔女の犯行とは二度と語らせません。直ちに編纂に入り、極上の物語を献上してご覧に入れます。
Yeah, good luck with that. To be fair, I did suspect Nazi as, you know, one of the ones that could have... After episode 4, I did think Nazi could have been one out of 3 choices of people that could have been the culprit. Now I don't anymore. The other 2 choices were Shannon and Jessica. But I mean, it's starting to look more and more like it's Shannon more than ever. But we'll see.
ベアとの魔女伝説は一かけらも残してはダメよ。
I guess it could still be one of the family members, but I don't know what. Yeah, there's so many things to question regarding the family members, because it's not cross, and so many things to question the rest of the family members, like what are the relations with Battler for them to be the culprit? I mean, other than his parents, other than Battler's parents. What kind of sort of relationship do they have with Battler to do this to Battler, right? Other than Battler's parents, I guess. Maybe Battler's parents. But why would Battler's parents kill people? Or one out of... Okay, maybe it doesn't have to be both of them. Maybe Kiria kills people. What does that have to do with Battler, though? And same thing with Rudolph. What does that have to do with Battler? What does that have to do with Battler's sin, right? So I feel like it's a lot more likely based off that it's connected to Shannon. But I don't know how it's connected to Shannon either, because, you know, I don't know. But it just feels like it's more connected to Shannon for some reason.
使用人たちの間の噂、不可解な出来事をそうであるかのように語る空気、金蔵の幻想と連動した魔女幻想、すべて完全に処分しなさい。
Tea party for the tea. Alright, you mustn't leave in a single frame with the Beatles Legend of the Witch behind. Alright.
無論です。直ちに着手いたします。現在、家具たちの身柄を拘束。よりしろの特定を急いでいます。
Oh. By furniture, do you mean... yeah, the stakes and regalia and them? And Gop in them? The seven sisters of Purgatory had already been taken into custody. Those noisy sisters who had served Beato now faced nothing but denial. What sort of fantasy were they based upon which allowed them to manifest? Everything would be exposed and denied. I know where the Chester sisters come from. We know where Virgilia and Ronove come from. I don't actually know where the seven sisters stakes come from. But we know the Chester sisters are from the Marius Bunnies. We know Ronove is Genji. We know... I can't explain Gap either. We know Virgilia is Kumasawa. I don't know who... I don't know who Gap could be. I was thinking maybe it could be Jessica? Or Kirie. But... you know what I mean? Jessica or Kirie are my two possibilities. We know Eva's Evatiche. I think Jessica or Kirie sounds like likely explanations for them, for Gop, for their manifestations. I don't know where just the seven stakes come from though.
アイゼルネ・ヨングフラウはすでに調査を開始しております。
Now I think about it, I think Kirie is probably more lucky than Jessica, but her at least I would say Gup's personality matches up more with Kirie than it does with Jessica's, but also their personalities never really match up, right? Virgilia's personality doesn't really match up with Kumasawa, neither does Genji's and Ronovis, so we could have different personalities in Jessica and Gup as well. I mean, that's not really a deal breaker. Eiserne Jungfrau has already begun its investigation.
最新の調査結果では、1960年代にニューヨーク近隣で製造された可能性が濃厚です。すでに補佐官が現地入りしております。
1960s in New York? Or somewhere nearby? An aid has already been sent to the location. Okay. So the stakes were created in the 1960s. By who? Because we know 1967... Because we know 1967 is Beato's past, right? That's when that happened, so 1960s is... okay.
1960年代英国の七姉妹はメイドイン USA
The Seven Sisters of Purgatory are made in USA. You know, Burn, I'm laughing with you. That was funny. That was a good one.
ソロモン王に連なる千年の魔女に仕えるっておきながらとんだまがいものじゃない
Hey, yo, Burn! Go on! Mamon's not gonna like that, which means Angie's not gonna like that. Angie's not gonna like hearing this, but that was funny. That was funny! So what are they?
報告によればオカルトマニアの富豪たちに
Wow, Kinzo got swindled? Let me drink some more tea. This tea party is starting off really comedic, huh?
イミテーションを売りつけて高額作業を働く集団があるとか。
Make money by selling high-priced imitation goods to rich fans of the occult. Kenzo got swindled? Could never be me, bro. Could never be me, Kenzo. Hey, yo, got... Wow.
騙された富豪が同様に曰く月を語って転売するため。
Alright. The T is okay. It's the pleading.
マリア間で偽られ神格化された可能性があるとのことです。裏付けと詳細特定を急がせています。
その界隈では後宮金蔵はどんなパチモノにも大金を払う乗客だったとか。
Damn, Kinzo. Could never be me. Could never be me. So, Umineko has ties to the USA now. Was not expecting that to happen. I mean, I guess he has ties to the West in general. I know Bernkast is like a German or Austrian thing. It's an Austrian reference, I think, or something like that.
それが煉獄の七姉妹の正体？おかしいわ。ベアとの魔女幻想らしいとんだまがいものだわ。
I'll never get over that line, by the way. Is that a meme in the Umineko community? The 7 6 of Purgatory are made in USA? That should be a meme. I'll make that a meme. That's funny. That was funny.
7つの大罪を語る分際でイミテーションの土産物風情だったわけです。まあ私は初めて見た時からいかがわしい土産物屋で売ってる文鎮に過ぎないとは思ってたわけですが。
Damn!
文鎮
Paperweights. Man, I'm almost done drinking the tea. But I guess it makes sense. I did make less than usual. But you know, it's still, the spirit was there. I still made it, alright? I count it.
その真実はもう七姉妹には突きつけた？
いいえ、まだです。
あいつらまだ自分たちは1000年以上前に偉大なる魔術師によって生み出されたとか本気で信じてやがります。早く完璧な証拠と真実を突きつけ、自分たちが原価30ドルにも満たない軍人風情であることを思い知らせてやりたいです。
$30 US. Ooh. Alright, let me drink this last bit of tea, y'all. Ah, there we go. Alright, the tea is done. That does not feel good on my stomach, you know. That does not feel good on my stomach. My intestines, they are not big fans of that. I'm sorry, but you know, hey, tea party's a tea party. It had to be done. Sacrifice my body for the sake of Umineko tea party. Oh, that rhymed. Oh, let's go. But we're done with the tea now, so alright, Umineko time. Tea party time.
その時どんな顔を見せて絶望するのかしら。楽しみだわ。その際には私を呼びなさい。最高の紅茶と梅干しを持って鑑賞に来るわ。
I drank some Earl Grey tea, so yeah, just that Earl Grey tea was good. I hope you drink the tea that I just made for myself. Burn when you have fun. Dried plums, though, I'm not a fan of dried food. I'm not gonna lie. Dried fruit, dried anything. I'm not a big fan. Dry fish ain't that bad actually. Dry fish I can get behind, but yeah. Pieto's witch illusions had already been seen through, and it had been proven that every one of them was simply the result of a human fantasy. What kind of fantasies created them and what was their basis? The illusions would be confronted with this perfectly proven truth. Perfectly proven, by the way. And at that time, they would disperse like smoke and be completely annihilated. This was called execution. Death sentence Dlanor, the executioner.
処刑は見せ物ではありません。原則非公開です。
元老院議員であらせられる大ベルンカステル教による大本院が職務を適正に執行しているかの視察です。異端審問官風情が拒否する気ですか？
A mere inquisitor.
ええ、そうよ。ドラノールたちが職務を正規の手順で遂行するかどうか、私は元老院を代表して視察するだけよ。
ワルギリア、ロノウェ、ガープたちも現在拘束へ向けて準備中です。シエスタ姉妹子の得体が捜索に当たっています。
Right, those sisters are on your side, so you don't have to find out what sort of illusions they are. Okay. But I do wonder what you guys are gonna assign Gop, what illusion you're gonna assign Gop as.
無論、その後にベアトリーチェに関わった3人についても
Oh,
拘束、処刑します。
okay. So you're gonna have them do the dirty work, and then you're also gonna do this, execute them too. Okay. Wow. Riled.
ドラノール、シエスタ姉妹の正体は？
高い確率で犯行に用いた凶器がユリシロではないかと推定されます。ガートルード上級補佐官が専従チームを結成。全件を調査中です。
There's a highlighting that they're vessels are weapons used in the crimes. Wait, you're telling me they use frigging elephants and stuff? Sorry, bunnies and stuff in the crimes? But these bunnies were not used in the crimes, what? Unless I'm missing something?
シエスタ姉妹の書店も楽しみです。一人ずつまとめて一度に。
茶葉の缶を中身全部ポットに入れるバカはいないわ。一さじずつゆっくり味わわなくちゃ。
まったくです。処刑は連日行いましょう。家具たちに魔女たちに一人ずつ連日の処刑賞を必ずやお届けします。
Hey, didn't Lano just say an execution is not a show?
素敵じゃない。何しろ随分な人数がいるからね。2週間くらいはたっぷり楽しめそうじゃない？
Are there really 14 of them? 7 stakes. How many Chester Sisters? 4? 00, 45, 410. Right? That's 10. Virgilia, Ronove, Gap. Who else? There's one more. Apparently. I've missed someone. Are there 3 or 4 Chester Sisters? No, there should be 4 in total, but one of the Chester Sisters died, right? Killed by Rosa. So there's 3 left. Plus it's 7, 6, that's 10. Virgilia, Ronove, Gap. Is there anyone I'm missing? I don't know. I'm probably missing someone. I don't know who.
誰から処刑するか、その順序を彼らに決めさせるとか。
I mean, 13 days is still basically 2 weeks. We don't have to be that specific.
処刑概念についても最高の提案をするように。古今東西のあらゆる処刑を毎日楽しみたいわ。
Oh yeah, I don't think I checked out every single character file after they died in the last episode, did I? Okay, so what I'm gonna do once at the start of next part, what I'll do is I'll check the character files for everybody in the I can do that at the end of this part too. I'm gonna load up my old save. No, I think I'll do this out next part. We'll see. We'll see. Because I do want to load up the character files. I don't think I loaded up the character files for every single dead person for episode 5. Isn't that supposed to be a trophy as well? Did I get that trophy? I don't remember. Something I should be checking out. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Make sure you think of something briefly execution. Okay, wait. For the execution concept, I like to do executions both old and new from east and west every day. Okay.
処刑は大法院規定の方法でと規則があります。
The rules state that the method of execution is to follow great court regulations.
お任せを我が主。必ずや魅力的な処刑賞を準備いたします。
She just said executions are not a show.
最低でも四つ咲き刑くらいにはなさいよ。
無論です。ヨーロッパ各国からアジア各国まで東西のあらゆる王国が採用した国王への反逆罪にのみ適用される各国最高の処刑を列挙してご覧に入れます。
私からも処刑方法を提案したいわ。それに悩むことは寝苦しい夜の最高の清涼剤だからアイデアを練って今度手紙で送るわ。
かしこまりました我が主。ではベルンカステル式はその最後のフィナーレに。全ての幻想を打ち破りベアとの魔法体系を完全に打破した最後の最後にて、ベアトリーチェの処刑にて我が主の望まれる最高の処刑を。
ありがとうエリカ。あなたのおかげで私は病の辛さを当分の間忘れることができそうだわ。
Your illness, boredom?
あなたは最高だわ。
2 weeks of your 1,000+ year life is not that much, Burn.
私の駒、私の分身、そして私の可愛い娘。
Daughter! Alright, let me check the character file real quick. So, 7 stakes, 3 Chester sisters, 3 of them, that's 13. So, yeah. Bunch of miracles. Burn. Not Burn. Erica. Yeah. Okay, Lambda. I think we've read all of these, right? Battler. We already read about Gap, Ronove. We already read about Lanor as well. She has a long sword and a short sword, right? Holy crap, there's a lot of text for Lanor. Okay. We have Cornelia, we already read about this though. The Gertrude. Inquisitor, Archbishop, 3rd class, okay. The dead, 556 is the dead Chester sister. 00, 410, and 45. The 7 stakes, okay. And on the human side, I mean, I guess we can read about the dead people from here too. But, alright, sure. Cross, Murdered sometime after the early morning phone call by which Nazi learned that he was still alive. His corpse has not been found, but his death has been guaranteed by his burnt castle with the red truth. Alright. Okay. Jessica, corpse discovered. Okay, we've already read this, I think. Alright, corpse discovered in a guest room on the first floor of the mansion. Man, it sucks I didn't check the character file. Man, and I wasn't reminded by it either. Alright, yeah, okay. Corpse discovered in a guest room on the first floor of the mansion. He had been pierced through the back with a demon stake. Its tip reached as far as his lungs. Because he was lying face down on the bed, suicide must be ruled out. Okay, George. Rosa, same. Modi is the same. Genji's the same. Okay. Especially the servant quarters. Alright, we've read all this now. Eternal Mate 2. Okay. Okay. And there's nothing in the tips file I think we need to check out. What the hell is the red key? What? I've read about the eyes on the Jungfrau, have I? Yeah. It is. Wait, what was this? Other famous enforcement agencies include the SSVD of the 8th District. It is rumored that the group's leader, Wizard Hunting Right, also known as the 20 Wedges, is even more powerful than Long. Oh, I've read this before. Right. I've read about this before. Right. Okay. Yeah, I read this before. Okay. What about Reki? I don't remember reading this. A weapon for emergencies used by official inquisitors belonging to the Eisarne Jungfrau. Delano's primary weapon. Unlike a normal weapon, whose purpose is to cause physical damage, this special tool is known as a conceptual weapon, and it is used to deny the existence of concepts. It is impossible for the target to use any defensive concept, whether physical, mental, or conceptual, to defend against this weapon, including such concepts as physical barriers, mental isolation, and conceptual inheritance. Because the weapon denies concepts themselves, even the concept of resisting an attack does not exist, and it is impossible for the target to persist regardless of their stamina. Similarly, all supernatural forms of persistence are also impossible, including transference, time reversal, recurrence, and inheritance, because concept denial conforms to the verdict. Because concept denial conforms to the verdict procedures dictated by the Great Court, any future concepts that deploy supra-legal methods will also be denied immediately upon appearance. This sounds like one of the most broken weapons in all of fiction. She couldn't just deny all concepts. Damn, alright. Make sure you power scale Delano when you know, talk about strongest people in fiction. Make sure you have Delano up in there, because that's wild. In addition, when the red key forms a complete barrier, no concept of evasion can succeed either. The defense is impossible, evasion is impossible, persistence is impossible. This ultimate conceptual weapon is the embodiment of these three impossibilities. Strict screening by the Great Court of Heaven is required for usage of the red key. Because of this, the very act of dispatching Glanor, who arms herself with it, is equivalent to a death sentence. In this world, Senator Lambda Delta has placed restrictions on its use and power. The blue key. The primary weapon used by official inquisitors belonging to Eisarne Jungfrau. What's the difference with this? A weapon for emergencies, but this is a primary weapon for... Okay. Like the red key, it is a conceptual weapon, but instead of denying the existence of concepts, it is used to create self-doubt and forces others to deny themselves. For this reason, it is called the blue key of reflection, in contrast with the red key of judgment. Unlike the red key, it is possible to evade and defend against it. However, while the red key has severe restrictions regarding how it can be used, the blue key can be wielded with great ease and used at will in all situations. Furthermore, because the shape of conceptual weapons is also purely conceptual, their outward appearance differs depending on the individual Inquisitor. In Delanor's case, they appear as a long sword and a short sword, but some use them in the form of spears or guns, while others make them take shape as phenomena such as magic or miracles. The red and blue charms used by Gertrude and Cornelia are yet another shape taken by these keys. Okay, anything in the grimoire? Okay, we've read about this. Okay. Right, back to Burncastle calling Erica her daughter. Okay.
もったいないお言葉です、若主。
エリカ、あなたに栄誉と褒美を与えるわ。ベアトの最大の象徴であるあの大広間の肖像画、あれを外して叩き割り、その薪にてケーキを焼いて食べなさい。そして残った額縁にあなたの肖像画を掲げることを許す
Huh?
わ。
Wild. But now I want to see Erica's portrait though. Oh! 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 Wait. Get your ugly self off of here. I want to see your portrait. I want to see you. I want to see your portrait. The you in the portrait is much more beautiful than the you here. What the hell? Why is it so gloomy in the background though? That's a gloomy portrait, you know. It's so dark, and the chair is also. That's a rough chair. I don't know. Wow. Okay. She looks very different in the portrait. Whoever drew this did not draw Erica that accurately. I mean, the cheeks are different. The eyes are a little different. But anyway, thank you very much. Sure. There's Erica. Why are you sweating though?
ベアトリーチェの名前と痕跡のすべての抹殺、抹消。それがすべて終わるまでの間、あなたにこの閉じられた六軒島の主となることを命じるわ。奇跡の魔女ベルンカステルの名において、その日まであなたに魔女の位を与えることを宣言するわ。
She gets the rank of witch?
これよりあなたは真実の魔女、エリカを名乗りなさい。
Erica, Witch of Truth? Oh. Even though her truth is a lie, but okay.
真実の魔女。ありがとうございます、我が主。この栄誉に恥じぬ一層の働きを誓います。
Even though she was nothing more than a piece, she was being granted the honor of calling herself a witch like her master, if only for a brief stretch of time. Erica was so moved at having her hard work acknowledged in this greatest form that she trembled.
ドラノールは引き続きエリカを補佐し、
Happiness of Marionette Bonus, the OST that we're currently listening to. This is the soundtrack for anyone getting promotion. It's the OST that played when Eva became Evatrice, right? When she finally became witched up, right? And now it's for Erica becoming, a witch. It was even played when Maria became a witch. It's literally the promotion OST.
その進捗を私に報告しなさい。
And now Erica's name has been elevated to katakana. She's gotten that privilege now. Although all of all of the last words in Delano's sentences are also in katakana, so I don't know about katakana, but they're highlighted like as if they're in katakana. So, but that's because of her monotone way of speaking. This is what people have told me. So,
ところでラムダはどこ？
that is a good question.
あちらにおられます。
From the guest sitting on the second floor, she pointed downwards. Lambda Delta could be seen beneath Battler, who hung there dead, run through by the red longsword. But Battler just said Damedana, so he shouldn't be completely dead.
後ろ宮バトラか。面白い男だったわ。そしてもっと面白くなれたかもしれないのに。残念ね。
見事な死に様じゃない。エリカ、このバトラの亡骸は屋敷の大広間に飾るといいわ。
Hey yo, don't do my corpse like this.
次に私がこのかけらに訪れるときは私をその前で迎えなさい。
Seems like in the next episode we might be switching between fragments here. Okay.
かしこまりました、我が主。愚かなる男の姿を永遠に主の勝利の記念碑といたします。
それは素敵ね。洒落てるわ。漆喰で塗り固めて美しい純白の石像にするといい。可愛らしくデコなんかもしてくれちゃったら最高ね。
Bruh,
はい、ラムダデルタ卿、
you're defiling my corpse like this?
ご期待に添えるよう努力します。
おめでとう、魔女就任。一時的なものであれ、私はあなたを友人として迎えるわ。
Erika was so overcome with emotion that tears came to her eyes. Because no greater pleasure exists for a piece than having its efforts acknowledged by its master.
最後にはベアとも剥製にしてやりたいわ。そして大広間に高々と飾ってやるの。
Displayed on high in the reception hall. Okay.
白樺湖畔？
What the hell is Shirakaba? Never heard of that. Oh, Lake Shirakaba. What?
人間狩りの伯爵よ。
The human hunting count?
私、魔女じゃなかった頃にあれを読んで、
Yeah, back when you were Satoko?
永遠の命を得た人間ってどうしてここまで残忍になれるんだろうって不思議に思ったことがあるわ。あの時の私は正直共感できなかった。
How can humans who obtain eternal life become so cruel? I always found that strange. At the time I honestly couldn't relate, but now you do. Now that you've obtained eternal life yourself, now you understand. Now you get it. Yeah? Okay. Let me look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Green one. Lake and Count. Lake Shirabaka is a reference to Onmoraki no Kizu, an award-winning 2003 novel by Kyogoku Natsuhiko. The human hunting count is a reference to Galaxy Express 999. Okay, it's I'm not understanding that reference, but it's a reference. Cool. Good to know.
魔女になって1000年を生きてよくわかるわ。
You fully understand it? Okay.
あれの筆者は本当の意味で私たちの残酷さをよく理解していたのよ。
Okay. Maybe that writer was a witch. Cause how else would you know?
次はどこへ行く？どうせ旅立ちはお互い背中を向けてでしょ？
Yeah, just like you did in Higurashi, well, you did that in Higurashi Sotsu. I remember. Rika stepped into the train. She was like, goodbye. I'm gonna go to Saint Lucia Academy. Goodbye, Satoko. And then you parted ways in opposite directions. You gonna do that here too?
あなたに退屈をしたくないからよ。
ありがとう、ベルン。でも私はきっと 100を数えたらまたあなたを探し始めるわよ。
退屈させないかね。
Just like a Higurashi, count to 100 and then start searching for her again. Keep searching.
だから好きよ。愛してるわ。またどこかで会いましょう。もっとも100年先か1000年先か未来永劫再会しないかもわからないけれど。
大丈夫よ。愛し合う二人にかけらの海は狭いわ。
第三の男。
The third man?
天井桟敷だってば。
I do not understand either of those references. I don't know what that means. I don't know what either of those. What are they talking about? I don't know.
あの星空のように輝く無数のかけらを一つ砕くたびに一晩は退屈の毒から解放されると分かったら、お前だって星の数を数えてみたくなる。
うまいうまい。
The witches known as Voyagers travel across the countless glittering futures of possibility and gobble them up, trying to escape their illness called boredom for as long as they can. The tiny fragment created by the human known as Beatrice had now been gobbled up by the two witches and had lost its glitter. The two who had earlier called themselves rivals in front of Beato now stopped at charade and laughed together playfully.
エリカ、新しきこのかけらの支配者、あなたが真実を紡ぎ、この世界の終焉までの物語を描きなさい。次は第6のゲームだっけ？
Yeah, we're gonna do in the 6th game, huh?
はい、第6のゲームです。
エピソード6はなんてタイトルにするか
Ooh!
あなたに決めなさい。
So episode 5 was called End of the Golden Witch, and now we know why. Because, this fragment is gonna be weaved together by truth from Erika, and the Golden Witch is done. Beatrice is done, she died, she disappeared, and it's done. That's why it's the end of the Golden Witch. And to further solidify that, to symbolically, completely solidify that it is the end of the Golden Witch, Beato's portrait has been replaced by Erika's portrait. So it really is the end of Beatrice. That's why this episode is called End of the Golden Witch. I get it now. But now we get to learn the title of episode 6. I'm excited. What's the title of episode 6 going to be?
もはやこの物語の紡ぎ手でありマスターであるのはあなたなのだから。
Wild. Okay, we're gonna title episode 6. I'm excited. Early reveal. I'm excited. Let's go.
ありがとうございます。実はもう決めてあります。
あら、もうなの？なら聞かせてちょうだ
I'm excited too.
い。なんてタイトルなの？
What's the title? Let's go. Early reveal, everybody. Early reveal.
はい、
It is
エピソード6。
episode 6. Stop blocking me. Let me know. Bro!
本当はじらしたいん
Erika
ですが、お教えします。
Stop teasing me, bro. Stop edging me like this. Just let me know what it is. What is it? Psst, come on.
何よ、もったいぶらずに教えなさいよ。
I'm also excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. Come on. What's it called? What's episode 6 called? We're gonna learn eventually, so just tell me. Give me an early preview.
新米魔女のくせに先輩じらすとかってありえないわ。
Go on.
エピソード6、チェックメイト・オブ・ザ・ゴールデン・ウィッチ。
Man. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I will not accept this. What a lame checkmate of the Golden Witch. Shut up. I am not accepting that title. What? What are you on? Nah. There ain't. If I start episode 6 and that's the title, I'm quitting. This is what is that? What? Checkmate? Ain't no way that's the title. Actually, I can't check right now either because we're gonna go into the Unhuman Party first. Is it actually going to be called checking the golden? Oh, new trophies available. Oh, right. That was the end of the tea party. That was a really short. That was a really short tea party. Wait, how long have I been recording? That felt really short. That's the end of the tea party. I expected to go for longer. Okay. Well. So yeah, I don't get to know what it's called. Let's see, trophies. Let me check the trophies now. First, I wanna see. Okay. So, browse all the episode 5 tips. Browse all the episode 5 characters. Okay, yeah. Because now I've gotten these trophies because I didn't browse them earlier. Read to the end of the episode 5 tea party, and then it's Unhuman Party, and then read to the end of episode 5, End of the Golden Witch. So episode 6 is called Check of the Golden Witch? Really? We're going with that title? Do I get to see what it's called already? Oh, it's locked! Whee! I do want to check something real quick. I do want to check, Okay, so we're going back in time a little bit here. Sorry, this is... Yes, we're going back to this, but forget that for now. I want to check the character file on this. Okay, so it's just the same as what it said in the tea party. Suicide must be ruled out, okay. And on the witch side, it's the same as earlier, right? So we're wasting our time here. Cool, good to know. Just checking, just checking. Wait! There's one more thing to check. I forgot to check one more thing. Let's go back there. Let's see. Tips. Okay, I don't remember this red and blue key stuff. And then the grammar is the same. Yeah, okay. It is just the same. Okay, okay. We had to just make sure. Had to make sure. Alright, well that was an extremely short tea party. I could start reading the Unhuman Party next time. Now, a commenter has already told me the length of the Unhuman Party. And I can already confirm right now that it's going to be at least a 2-parter. It is definitely going to be a 2-parter. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Let's see. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. I'll see you guys for the Unhuman Party. There's not much else for me to do. I've gotten all the trophies I've could have gone from episode 5. You know, prior to the Unhuman Party. I've checked all the character files and stuff, right? And all the tips files. Tips Hunter. I got that trophy, right? Yep, tips, characters, okay. Change settings in config, okay. And read to the end of episode 5 tea party. I've done that. So then just the Unhuman Party next. Okay. Now, we can also check the artwork. So there should be a picture box and a music box. Yes, sir. Let's look at the picture box. So we have a cross with Nazi. This is when Cross gave her the nut. Alright? So you guys last part are probably thinking, yo, Amin, why did you say something weird? See, here's proof of them. I think they went on holiday in China. I think they went to China. And Cross gave her the nut. Alright? I mean this nut. Alright? So last part before y'all went wild with it. Okay, chill. And then this is Nazi. This is Nazi's POV staring at Cross in front of her. Totally. Look at the way Cross is blush. There's a Cross blush. This is when Nazi slowly but surely is starting to fall in love with Cross. So this is proof, y'all. She is in love. She is totally in love. All right. Next up, I choose to believe in the love despite it not being said in red. Next up, we have George. George's dead corpse. George is the only dead corpse you get to see like this. He gets a whole gets a whole spread just for himself. Rest in peace, George. His neck has been sliced open. He dead. He dead. All right. Oh, okay. We also get to see the, you know, after his corpse has been moved, there's still a pile of blood there. Still, he's dead. Still okay. Huh? All right. Next, we have what probably is the best spread from episode 5 so far, and that is Battler catching Beato falling from the 3rd floor. Now, as much as I'm not currently the biggest fan of this romance relationship going on right now, I can't help but admit that this spread is absolutely gorgeous. This is, holy crap. I mean, this feels like it's straight up from a romance manga. I mean, if you showed me this, if I didn't know what Umineko was and you showed me this, I'd be like, this is a romance manga, right? This is a this is straight up from a romance manga or a romance anime or something, right? This looks it does not look like a mystery novel, but I mean, I guess it kind of is a romance novel though, to be fair. If you think about it, it is, because we've had romance topics every single episode. It's very, and one of its main themes is love and what it means to love someone. That's one of the important themes of Umineko. So it kind of is romance too. And yeah, this is a really good spread. All right. Next we have Battler dead. Battler getting run through by the long sword, even bigger than Lano's long sword, in the middle of the Court of Illusions right there. I don't know why the border is so small here. That's unfortunate. We don't get to see it full screen, but yeah, there's Battler. And that's it. Or is it? No, there could be more somewhere else. Maybe not. Nope. Okay, wow, there's a lot of pictures. Oh my god, there's a lot of pictures. Oh, and there's Erika's portrait. That's the last thing we get. Erika's portrait. I will say she looks very different here than she does in the actual visual novel. I feel like Beata does not look that different in her portrait than she does in the novel, and neither does Eva Chiche. But I think Erika looks really different. Is that just me? She looks like, if I looked at this here, I mean, the clothes and the hairstyle make it very apparent. Okay, this is supposed to be Erika, but the face structure does not remind me of Erika at all. And if anything, it reminds me of a girl that's a lot more innocent and pure. Not as cruel as Erika. Not as, yeah. But I mean, I do still have hope for Erika, you know. I do have hope that Erika can come to understand, you know, love, what it means to love someone, and you know, can come to trust in Natsu's love for Cross, and not just go based on truth and that. Maybe we'll get a clash between Erika and Burn in the future too. That'll be exciting, or something like that happens, where Erika and Burn argue with each other after, you know, Erika receives some character development, and then she clashes with Burn, and she's like, "No, I'm human. You've upgraded me to a title for nothing. I'm against you." That'll be a cool little scene going on. Wait a minute. That's a hand. How did I not notice that until now? What, is that supposed to be Beato? Is that supposed to be dead Beato? Where was this portrait taken? Or painted? Who painted this? It was a painting. It's a painting, right? Someone's dead there and there's a pool of blood. How did I not notice that before? Did we get to see the full portrait before? This is the first. I think this might be the first time I see the. No, maybe I did. I did not see that hand until now. Wow. Wow, I was so focused on Erika and her face that I didn't notice. And the background is very gloomy. Gloomy trees. This is like these gloomy trees remind me of when Fernice and, I don't know if you guys read Berserk, but Fernice and Shirke went through that, you know, went through to recover Casca's memories when they went to the Elf Island, right? This reminds me of that place where they went to, that forest they went to. It's similar art piece here. And Erika's sitting there. She's smiling at us. Alright, Erika. We'll leave you there. There's a lot of art, by the way. Look at how many pictures we're gonna get. Yo, these next episodes, we're gonna get a lot of pictures here. This is way more than we got in the question arcs. Look at all this. It took that long just to get back here. That's wild. Okay. We also have the music box, and you guys know if we're gonna go to the music box, there's one soundtrack that I want to listen to. There's one that I gotta listen to. Only one. Wait, what? What the hell is this? These are episode 4 soundtracks. Not episode 4, question arc soundtracks. I want to listen to. Why is this still locked? I don't know why this is locked. That sucks. I want to listen to this one soundtrack we all want to listen to. Where is it? This. There it is. What a banger! What a banger! What a banger! This remains a banger. This color, definitely an absolute clanger, janger, hammer, banger, langer. Everything that rhymes with anger. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I didn't even think that anger was a word, but now it is, obviously. Dude, this soundtrack is so good. We need a Umineko anime, man. And Umineko, it's something that's like, I think Umineko itself shouldn't be that hard to animate because the story is not very. It's not action. I mean, it does have some action scenes, like when Virgila's fighting Beato and there's towers popping up and they're fighting. Sure, those are probably gonna be, tough to animate because the whole fighting scene's going on like that. But otherwise, it's just characters talking and walking and doing stuff. It should be relatively easy to animate. The hardest part, I think, for Umineko, when it comes to making an anime out of it, is probably the clothes, right? The designs are very, very detailed, very intricate. I think it'll be hard to draw them up fully, especially the witch designs, right? Look at Erika's design, right? I mean, it's gonna be rough to draw Erika and have her move it. It's a lot of details to draw. I think that's probably going to be one of the hardest parts of making an Umineko anime. But I absolutely support it. Just reboot. I think Studio Dean did the question arc anime. I say, reboot it, right? Give every episode of Umineko, as in every episode in the Umineko visual novel, give it 24 episodes. So instead of 24 episodes spread across 4 visual novel episodes, give every individual episode, give it 24 episodes. One season, so that it becomes 24 episodes times 8 episodes, right? Well, actually, no, we can't do that either, because episode 4 is much longer than the other episodes. Episode 5 has felt much shorter, too. I feel like I've read... episode 5 is the episode I've read the fastest. Yeah, but, let's say we go through that plan. 24 episodes for every episode. We'll get 192 episodes in total. Yeah, make, like, Umineko a 200-episode anime. It does have that sort of length, right? 200-episode anime. We adapt every single episode, alright? Properly this time. We don't adapt 4 question arcs episodes in 24 episodes. That's wild. Much longer episodes. We adapt so much more with more info. I swear, when we get to episode 5, the scene where Nazi, confesses to the crime and then battle goes dametane and the credits go. Yeah, how will they do that? How will they do tea parties and hearing parties? I don't know. But when we get to that in anime form, I know if you ever get an Umineko. It's been a long time though since the visual novel came out. It hasn't been over 13 years or whatever since Umineko's come out. But if you ever do get it, I would actually be willing to help, donate for it. You know what I mean? I'd be willing to help. Mushoku Tensei got its own studio to animate Mushoku Tensei. Why can Umineko get its own studio? Because I do believe this story is fantastic, and I think making it in anime form will make it more accessible for a lot of people. I feel like for a lot of people it's a lot harder to get into something just because it is a visual novel, and visual novels are not for everybody. And I get that too, you know what I mean? I feel like I myself, I'm someone that prefers things animated because I personally derive more emotion from animated things. So I know for sure, if Umineko ever gets animated, even 10 years from now, however many years from now, I'll watch it. I'll watch this reboot Umineko anime thing, and I'll probably have forgotten a lot of the details since it's been how many decades since I've read Umineko, which is right now. And then I'll watch it and be like, oh man, this is great, and I'll remember the nostalgia. I can imagine something like that happening, man. Beautiful. And the soundtracks are too good to pass. I'm sorry, this soundtrack is too good to not be in an anime. Come on, man. This soundtrack is too good. But okay, we're gonna leave things off there. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry, this tea party. next time we'll be checking out the Unhuman Party, which is something. It's gonna be something, and we'll finish off episode 5 in the next 2 parts, I believe. I believe a commenter told me that the Unhuman Party is 2 hours long, which will mean that it will take me at least 2 parts to read it, if not more. I could even split it up into 3. I don't know. But because it's around 2 hours long, and obviously I'm not gonna spend 2 hours reading it, it's going to take me at least 3 hours to read it, right? Perhaps even up to 4, which is why I might split it up into 3 different videos. We'll see. I know the Unhuman Party is going to be a bit lengthy. So I'll read it, of course. I think. We'll see. I'll find an actual stopping point, and then if I feel like going for 3 parts, I might do that. I could decide to purposely read a little quicker than usual, so that I could get it all in 2 parts. I could also decide to make each video really long, like 2 hours part 1 and then a 2-hour part 2, just to make sure to get it in just 2 parts. But you might be seeing an Umineko When They Cry Unhuman Party part 3, worst case scenario. So yeah, but I'm gonna stop it there. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko When They Cry, like I said. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for more Umineko. I'm excited to be reading the question mark. But that'll be for next time. Yeah. Not really much to speak of in the tea party. Really, just Erica takes over the fragment, takes over the portrait, and everyone gets, supposed to get massacred. But I still want to know the continuation of Battler saying Damedana, so hopefully we get that in the Unhuman Party, even though we shouldn't really be getting that, because Battler's not an Unhuman, so maybe just get a continuation of the Tea Party, I don't know. We've never had a human involved in the Unhuman Party, so maybe we'll get to see Battler's continuation of saying Damedana in episode 6? I don't know. We'll see how this Unhuman Party is gonna go next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this for now. And yeah, I'll see y'all then. Alright, y'all. Peace.